murder. Murder. Now it's live.
Yeah, the chain,
Book a murder, but it's live. Turn a page.
Ladies and gentlemen, your one and only, the taxidermy kingpin, the Alcester legend, the grandpa from Up. He is locked in, and you should be too. Your host, Murder!
Greetings,
I was
Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea.
just back in our former corner of the state, Mr. famous
Pride of Alcester.
Pride of Alcester, yes.
How was it?
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Blessed be the I don't
Turkey. Blessed be the bird.
know. Hope we got kids out there. Sorry, we're a little late because I was talking about Dylan, our web guide. I love learning new facts about these new people. He's got 3 Great Danes. 3.
Like at the same time?
Yeah, they're talking. I'm kind of half listening to their conversation, and he's like, "Well, I need someone to watch them." And as an aside, I was like, "Well, I'll help watch your." Thought it was like a kid or something, and he's like 3 Great Danes. I'm like, backtrack that. So then I just invented a new rule, which you have to. How long have you worked here?
Since February? Whatever
Next February, I will watch your dog if you need it. But you got to be here. I feel like we've got so many home slicers, I can't be watching everyone's dog. But if you make it here a year, I can then watch your dog.
Just one dog or?
Yeah, every year you make
Get
it,
a
I'll
dog.
watch an additional dog. If you
Okay.
make it 5 years, I'll babysit your kid.
It's a tiered system.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the home slice benefits.
A part of, you get a free membership at the Y, and if you make it 5 years, once a year, I'll babysit your kid. That seems super fair.
It's
I
100%
think.
fair.
Ah, God damn it.
Good
You know what I meant
babysitter.
to talk about?
I can
I meant to
vouch
approve. I meant to approve the gamble we made. I totally forgot to bring it up in the leadership meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of, let's start there.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hockey update.
Hockey update. Last we left you, shit got real.
Real. Yeah. First round.
First round.
Jacob's team's whole sponsorship is on the line. And if you don't remember, this year we have kicked in $500 as a proud supporter of the what are you called? No Regretskis.
The No Regretskis.
And this last week was the first round of the playoffs, and if his team wins the whole boat, we're going to double our money, $1,000 sponsorship. But if it doesn't work out, it's back down to nothing.
Yeah.
And how'd we do last night? Wait a minute, hold on a second. Before you get to your update, I have a question. Why in our little group text thread of what we're going to talk about week to week is there a picture of Jacob, you weirdo? There's not a fancy football team for this. He's going to think you're trying to kidnap him and skin him.
I was trying to find the schedule stuff and update on games and stuff, and I came across the Facebook page for the league that he's in. And they had a
What's it called? Let's give him a plug.
The league?
Yeah.
Hills Adult Hockey League.
The boom.
HAHL.
The HAHL. Oh, you should make that's the HAHL. We need a little, what's the NFL? That dun 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 dun. Right? That's what we need.
Okay. Yeah.
And then, the what's it called?
The HAHL.
HAHL. The HAHL.
HAHL.
Welcome to hell. Dun, 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 dun.
That one sounded too XFL.
It did. Ah, the XFL. God, the XFL. Remember the XFL? You're too young for the XFL.
Yeah.
You were a baby when the XFL. In the early 2000s, the NFL and the W. No, was it the NFL have anything to do with it? No.
No.
It was an NFL competitor.
Yes.
By Vince McMahon.
And a guy from NBC.
Oh yeah, Dick. What's his nuts was in it?
Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
guy.
Yep. Cabot? No. Abersol?
Yes.
Ebersol.
Yes.
There you go.
Yep.
What happened?
It was a huge failure. Like, I don't know if, like,
First game or like the opening day, great turnout, great TV ratings, everything, and then the second week it was just zero.
turns out it's hard.
Why? Was it bad?
It's bad. The
just-
football was
the
bad. The
talent
product was
levels?
bad. The talent was bad. And the hosts were bad. And everything. It was bad.
Some of them went back to playing in the NFL.
No.
Yeah,
You got to talk in the microphone.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, some of them definitely went back in the NFL. Isn't that where Ocho Cinco went for a while? Like, didn't he come up with that while he was?
Really? I don't know.
I
You
don't
know
know
more than I
either.
do.
I
Okay.
don't.
XFL historian of the show.
I don't know if I can claim
And
that title.
and HAHL top fan, top badge. HAHL top badge. Petey, why don't we have some fucking music for the co-hosts? I noticed.
We should.
Okay, hit the music again, and then you're going to give us a hockey update.
Hockey update.
It went real bad.
Oh, no.
Real bad.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, it went to runtime in the second period.
What? I have no idea what that means.
So that means if the opposing team is up by a certain amount of goals, in this case 6,
Oh, no.
They don't
Is
stop
this
the
like
clock.
the
It's
high
the
school
mercy rule.
equivalent of like
It's the
50
mercy
point,
rule.
halftime 50 point kind of a deal?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
we hit that quick.
Apparently, Bob Fuchs had
Quickly.
your number.
Well, yeah, they had more people show up, and they're a good team.
You had people
We
not
lost
show
10-1.
10-1. That's like
It
an
hurt.
NFL score.
I know. It hurt. I'm glad you guys did not show up because that was bad.
God, I'm really bummed we weren't there now, kind of, just to see a teeth kicking, shellacking, you know.
That would have been a little bit more
Oh,
fun.
my God, I'd have double or nothing dart sponsorship money. You know what I mean? Tell you what, want to go 2,000 or you owe me 500.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
I'm sorry. What happened? Let's do the here. We're here with Jacob Kerstead, the defensive star of the No Regretskis. Thank you. What went wrong? Obviously, not the score you were looking for yesterday.
The whole middle half of the season, they had 3 players who were not showing up. These 3 players are very good, and I think each of them got 3 goals each, which is what they
3
cap.
hat-tricks,
Well,
right?
that's what they cap you at. Because if you get another one,
Even I know
it's a
that's
penalty.
good. I don't know. Oh, really? You can't score 4 goals in hockey?
No.
That sounds downright communist.
In just the league. I don't know why. It's weird.
Okay.
But I guess if you have someone who's like that good,
That's probably why.
one of them could have got all
and they
10
have,
goals.
And they have 3 of them. And apparently you don't have any.
Nope. That one hurt.
so, like,
Yes.
they were like strategically held back through the season?
I don't think so. I think they just weren't showing up.
They just weren't
That's just
showing
kind of
up.
beer league. Like
Sure.
you sign up, you go to the first couple games, and then you show up at playoffs. Don't know why. Just the
Or
culture.
or don't show up for playoffs.
Right, because
Apparently.
apparently it doesn't matter. You could be last, and you still get to go in the playoffs. And then those guys get texted a reminder, "Hey, Billy, you got to show up, or we're gonna lose." And he straps on the skates.
Got to fight him first. Haven't used
Right,
him in a
right.
while.
And there's no fights. 10-1. There's no fights. I can't
Hello?
believe that's happening.
That's
Like on your can someone on their own team fight? Like can
Sure.
Okay. Well, it just
think,
seems
I
like a
guess.
10-1 hockey ass kicking would. What's the okay? Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back on live coverage of the HAHL here in Western South Dakota in the HAAL Championships. Talking live with defensive Jacob Kerstead. That's only funny on video. Sorry. It's Noel, dude, does that super well. Marty, when what's his name dresses Jiminy Glick, when he dresses up like that, he's really good at doing that bit.
Yes.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
okay.
What is the go forward strategy? What's the next? So you play when? Are you done?
No, we play Wednesday,
Okay.
7:00.
And then what? Double elimination?
We hope we get the next game.
Okay. So if you lose, are we done?
I think so.
I would like to give
Is it
you.
against them again?
See, the thing is, we won the league, right?
Doesn't sound like you did.
So now
Right.
we did. We were
Seems
first.
like-
we were first in the league.
Seems like someone would come to me with proof of championship not right after a 10-1 ass game in the first round of the playoffs.
Hold on.
It's like if the Giants, having gotten beat in the divisional round, then went, well, hold on, we were first in the NFC East, guys.
It's kind of electoral college-y.
Continue.
So we got first in the league
Right.
in the regular season.
Right.
Now it's playoffs. It's just
Right.
round robin play. So we're going to play both teams because there's 3 in our division anyways.
So who's the next team?
Next team is Wobbly Bobby.
Okay. Wow, another Bob. Okay, stacked Bob
Double
Fuchs.
Bob
Stacking the
Fuchs.
deck.
Double Bob Fuchs.
We'll stack the deck, Bob. We call him around the
Now,
AAL.
how did everybody? He's Bob Fuchs. He's the who's the old guy from Boston for the Rob Orbach or whatever his name, Red Orbach. God, I'm terrible at sports. Sorry, everybody. The Red Orbach of the HAHL.
Sports
Bob
ball.
Fuchs. I came together, and admittedly it was a little wobbly in the beginning, but I feel like I brought it home. Anyways. Are they good? Are they
They're good.
sure?
Yeah.
What's
I mean,
your
they're
record
second.
with them
I don't know with them.
against them this season?
It's probably 50-50.
Okay, so it's not,
But Firehouse, the other team,
Sure.
we lost 10-1 to.
right.
We were 2/3 us win.
What can we do at this point to help out the team before Wednesday night?
$1,000 for the next session.
Well, okay. What if we call the bet off? And right now I'll lock in your $500
Back to
next year.
500.
Yes. You don't win anything. You don't lose anything. But next year's hockey money.
It's not as fun.
That's my point. I'm with you. But I also know that I was reminded maybe that some of the things I find highly entertaining, like gambling on your hockey sponsorship,
If I can play sports or not.
right, might be more stressful to you.
Very. I was nervous for that game.
That's what I like. It's that
liked
kind
it
of
too.
pressure that makes diamonds, buddy.
Yeah, put some fire under me.
Yeah. Well, apparently not enough. Apparently 9 points, not enough
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. And so now I'm giving you that we can go one or two ways. We can go double or nothing. And or we can just, right now your money's safe this year, your money's safe next year. The Buffalo Bills of the HAHL.
What are the odds of
Never going to fucking make it.
more teammates showing up for Wednesday than Sunday?
More teammates for their team.
Your team.
We had a full bench.
Oh.
When we lost 10-1.
Oh, I thought
which
you
I think
said
was
they
part
had
of the
more
problem.
people. More people to swap out.
Yeah, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it's just beer league, so you got to play everyone, and there's varying skill levels, right?
Oh.
So we had a
this
third
is what
line.
happened.
We had a third line.
This is what happened. A third line means all the guys like me showed up.
Yeah.
And they had to play a little bit. Now, are they going to what's going to
Well,
change?
that does change my question, I guess.
Okay.
A little, yeah. Same question, different context.
Okay.
I thought they needed more people.
Are we going to bench anyone?
Yeah.
We're playing for fun.
I am not.
I know,
I am
you're
gambling. I don't know why your team doesn't
We're having a
understand
good
that.
time. That's
Sure,
bottom
I
line.
am now, but now I am also having a good time, and it seems win-win. And it's the guys who kind of suck maybe need to sit a period.
Will you coach? Will you put on a suit, stand on the bench, walk back and forth, smack us in the back of the head? Bench people. You wouldn't know who to bench and who not to bench.
I
though.
wouldn't, right? But
you can look the part.
The guy who wants to sell the bit really wants to do it. I don't shit about hockey. He'd do
Right.
it.
You gonna do it? I don't know if you can or not,
No.
but we could try.
I don't think I do either.
Why don't you win something first?
Okay.
Real cocky for 10-1 loss.
I'll do it if you make finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens if you win? Then what? You play again on
Wednesday?
Sunday?
Whatever the date is, we play again.
When is the championship? When is this bet gonna pay off? What do you mean you don't know?
They don't know.
This goddamn hockey. How come?
There's a bunch of slots. They got to fill them up. It's probably the 14th. Don't know what time.
Okay, but it's like this month.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just don't want to do this bit for ever. Ladies and gentlemen, your hockey update. Oh
right.
shit! We forgot to. Sorry, I even said it before the beginning of the show. We got a big tease.
Yes.
The dare I say internet premiere post MySpace debut.
Oh,
Probably post MySpace. This is the first time this is
of Sioux County's finest musical performers.
I don't know, but we probably would have claimed Sioux Falls. Kind of like the Kickback claimed Chicago instead of Sioux Falls.
Do you want to do your big city was Sioux Falls instead of Hayward in Iowa?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I go the other way. From the dusty hallway of the what was that cool bar in Hayward, the Hat Inn? Hat. It was Flatlanders when we played it. No, it was like the Hat Inn.
It was Flatlanders.
What? Why am I getting feedback?
Because I'm trying to figure out how to play this without giving you feedback.
Na 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 na.
Let me see if I can mute this.
Na 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 na.
Oh, because it's doing in there. You got to mute this thing. Yeah, how come you're not playing the technical difficulty music?
Because we're not having. You guys keep going. I'm doing my thing.
Well, we noticed. But we noticed things were not working. It's now you gotta play the technical difficulty music.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, hold on. Not yet. No, we're teasing it. We're gonna end the show with it now. We're gonna end the show with it.
Okay.
This is how we keep everybody engaged.
Yeah.
It's called time in the old radio days. This is real. You guys want to hear an old radio story? We should do. I need a button. Old radio stories. In the days of radio ratings, they would mail you a diary, and then you would fill it out. Like, I listened to this station, this hour, this day. Check, check, check.
The radio people or just the
A
listener?
company called Arbitron
Would send the listener.
would
a
send the
diary.
listener everywhere in America little diaries, and you'd fill them out. And
Yeah,
then they would give you a crisp $2 bill.
Yeah. There's one for TV too.
Nielsen. Now they're one thing.
Yeah.
Now they're the same, whatever. But same thing.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Online survey?
Surveys. I'm going to do surveys. No one does it here because it turns out it's not. It was more accurate when they were filling out the paper diaries, if you ask me. But
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's ridiculously expensive, and the
There
data
was-
is not. If you just hook up your advertising to your Google Analytics, you don't have to pay anybody anything. And duh, but okay.
There's also a level of guilt about keeping that $2 bill and not returning the survey.
Oh yeah, that's how they give you. If they just give you a $2 bill, if you opened it and said you'd do it, and you'd mail in the thing, which the honor system mostly works, except for you two shitbags. Sorry, that was extreme.
I said I
You're
would
right.
give the lottery money.
And then if you mailed it in, they would just like your grandma. They'd give you another crisp $2 bill.
Oh, $4.
Why did we start
all
talking
in.
about ratings, radio ratings? What were we talking about right before this that made me think of this?
10-ton goldfish. Big city.
Nope. After that, it was radio bit.
I started playing the music, but you wanted it at the end.
Radio bit.
Time spent listening. So this is the thing you would have to care about. In the thing, you go, how long did you listen to it? And then so you would try to time your radio bits to make sure. I heard Ryan Seacrest do it today in 2025. In between songs today on Hot 93.1, he goes, "Hey, a pet treat that's got a holiday thing might kill your pet." Well, we'll talk about it next.
Listen in for more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then you played 2 more Dua Lipa songs or whatever.
Dua Lipa.
and then and then you'll talk about it. It's called a tease. Time spent listening is why that used to matter. Don't know why that. I
So
don't know
we're
why.
teasing 10-pound goldfish.
Yeah, that's how the
Ton.
big
10
today's
ton,
tease.
sorry.
Ton.
Much bigger than 10-pound
Right.
goldfish.
You got to know them before they're cool. That's what I'm saying.
That's still coming.
We're
It's real Warren Zevon-esque. It's still gonna pop.
Yeah, we haven't uploaded anything to Spotify yet because we're waiting for
Right.
the slow
Right.
wave that turns into the title.
Well, you're still on MySpace. It's still waiting for that to come on home.
I'm pretty sure you can still hear some of these songs get played in Sioux Falls. I think he still plays some of them.
Oh, there's a guy in this band who still is a musician.
Ken.
Oh
Ken.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, Ken's
right
in the
on.
band, yeah.
Right on. Well, we're gonna end with that.
Alrighty.
To Ken with a bullet, some 10-ton goldfish. Going out to you, the listener, out in Radio Land. Hot with the tunage.
We'll tell you more after this.
Tell you more right after the break. You want to do the news? Do the news.
News.
Let's get a new one of these. Something that meets the intro.
I
a little.
agree.
Yeah, keep a theme.
I don't agree with the theme, but I think it needs to be new. A
Okay,
theme for all
fair.
of them?
No, I meant
jazz
like
music
I
for all
just
of them?
well, I just really like where we're at with the first one. I'd actually like it if you didn't do all the stupid vocal shit and we just played the music. I think it'd be a little fun, maybe.
I think it depends on your mood when you're hearing it.
I think that's probably true. Fair, super fair.
100% true.
All right. I let everybody off the hook this weekend because I had a head cold and had to NyQuil myself for 36 hours. I thought you were a little surprised you got more time this weekend than you thought.
Yeah, it was nice. I thought it was because it was a holiday.
No, it was not. It was because my body tried to kill itself, and in order to make sure I wasn't sick until January with some low-grade middle school fever, I NyQuil'd myself for 36 hours straight right after Thanksgiving, and now I'm functional. And you got a holiday. You thought because it was a holiday. No holiday until liberty is freed, my friend. January 20th. Oh, yes, teamrapidcity.com. Anyways, I agree. I agree with you on a new news. Past that, you go with what feels.
Okay.
Good. Is one of you going to do the news, or
I'm just not looking for mine, so you go first.
I didn't have much either, actually.
Nice and simple admission. I appreciate that. We didn't try to get out of trouble, right?
No.
It wasn't so I didn't know bitches about how tired I am. Even though you'd think somebody, since they had all the holiday time, would take a couple of minutes to remember some news that was happening before we recorded.
South Dakota has had 9...
Started off so nice.
Yeah. Just zip straight back down.
You're killing it, by the way.
9 inmate deaths in South Dakota. Do you want the news?
Yes.
Or do you want to have your guys' little therapy session?
No, I thought,
get her
by the way, I
knocked out.
added another Jacob to the mix today. I have 2 Jacobs now.
Oh, shit.
I have blonde Jacob and brown haired.
Wow.
Can't say brown Jacob. That sounded bad.
Whoa.
Brunette. Brunette
you
is
go.
the word I was looking for. Blonde Jacob and brunette Jacob. My bad. Walk that right back. Lovely. These are live. Hi, everybody.
South Dakota has had 9 inmate deaths in 2025 so far, which seems weird.
9.
9 deaths. Being
Is that
investigated.
higher or lower than? Do you have a gauge of it?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't know the Price is Right number. I guess.
Maybe that's low.
Well, if you read the local news, it's not. I guess
It seems like a lot.
alarming.
Right.
It's all been drug overdoses and suicides, I think. The real issue is that they are continuing to get drugs in there to overdose on, I suppose, would be the problem. The root cause, perhaps. That's my news. I don't know. Hopefully
Drugs
he
in
found
prison?
something.
Drugs in prison.
Drugs in prison.
Why was that your news?
I know, because it was on Calaland. It was right there. I should have checked the Rapid City Post instead.
Speaking of, this might also work as a who died a little. Oof, I might. We have a newspaper, the Rapid City Post.
Yes.
Here locally, community news, baby. Rapid City Post. #Rapo. We broke our baby's first murder investigation. It sounds so terrible to say it like this, but
Yeah?
we broke our first. Like there's this Facebook page where you can check, and for whatever reason, the county posts everybody who got arrested, all the time.
Yep.
Meade County, whatever it's called.
I think it's just current.
This
Isn't
is
it just
my
current inmates?
No, if you get it's like locked. It's called Meade County Locked Up or whatever page it is.
Oh, it's like the old school, like the old newspaper analysis used to write the.
Yeah, same when the newspaper would have like Ted got arrested for drinking and driving.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
This time they just it's some auto feed set up from the whatever from eCourts or whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Anyways, this dude got arrested, and the bond was like $500,000, and someone who checks that thing kind of regularly goes, that seems high. Wonder, and then did a little Googling, and it turns out, I hope this is right. His spouse, or whatever person he was connected with, went missing 20 years ago. And it turns out they arrested him for the murder.
Wow.
We
solved the case.
We didn't. I don't know if we didn't solve anything.
Oh.
We broke the news.
That's that one up in Eagle Butte
No, it was in Belfouche.
or Belfouche. I thought it was Eagle Butte.
There's a lot of them in Eagle Butte. That's why.
Oh, I did see some news that.
We did that.
Oh no, you don't want that statement right in front of
You're
what I'm
right.
about to say.
I don't want we did that anywhere connected to this. I know it's awful, by the way, to like.
I read that the
Brag
current
about this.
administration deleted a bunch of the missing and murdered Indigenous women files.
No.
Look it up. That's news. There's your news. There's your breaking news.
Well.
Hence why you wouldn't want that statement right before what I just said. What do you got for news?
Bed Bath and Beyond or Bath and Body Works, I can't remember. Bath and Body Works is gonna. I'll do the cheery one.
You're the one that pigeonholed me into negative news.
No, mine was. I know it's about the murder, but it was about the news more. We're learning how to be a newspaper, and so this is the first time we learned how to do that. It's awful, like what happened. I don't mean to celebrate the awfulness of it, which is a little bit what it sounds like, I'm sure. But like,
Gotta have a first everything.
Also, the closure given to some families that didn't know. You know what I mean?
For sure.
It's an odd. It's super weird, I guess, but it's like baby's first breaking news.
Yeah. How's the pet obituaries coming along?
There's a notable lack
Interest?
of interest in charging people for their dead pet in the moment of crisis.
They're not all going to
Then
stick.
you think that's why I know they're not media people.
They're not all going to stick to the wall, buddy.
No, I believe the spirit of it is there, but the capitalism behind it maybe is not.
Okay.
Is how I come back to that.
Well, you can.
And agree. Not all the ideas stick to the wall. They're not all Emmy winners. I'll be the first one to say. I'll be damned if I'm giving up on pet obituaries yet. The Rainbow Bridge.
It'll land somewhere.
I'm finding that maybe I'm just a little early.
Sure.
And then when it's the right time, I'll bring it back up. Hey, you know what we can do now?
It's maybe further away from losing a pet for you.
To put another way,
As level of importance of the pet obituaries.
maybe when you start a newspaper,
those
you
two
need
lines are starting to meet. Maybe.
Well, it turns out maybe you got to learn how to do the breaking news about a 20-year-old murder before you got to figure out how to learn how to do a pet obituary.
Yeah. Level of importance, I suppose.
Level of excitement? Give me that cash, baby. Rainbow Bridge.
Do you find
I
anything?
think
Yeah?
all the vet,
Kind of.
by the way, hold on one second. All the vet has to do, I figured this out. I've thought about this a little bit. I'm so glad you brought it up.
I don't know if I am.
PD's Rainbow Bridge, everybody. All we really have to do is get the vets to be like, for $40, they'll put it in the Rhapsody Post. In that kind of moment a little, when they're doing the billing. By the way, which is not in the moment of sadness. Usually when you go to the vet, you do all that beforehand because you don't want to run a credit card. You know what I mean?
No, I was handed a bill in the room.
No, that really? No, I prepaid mine, so I didn't want to hassle with it. I just wanted to get in and get out.
Or maybe that's what it was. They brought a little credit card thing into the room.
Do you tip? Did the tip thing?
Did you
tip on there? Was on there? What do you tip? What do you tip the guy who zoots your dog? Seems like an easy 20, right? If it's pretty smooth and painless, but then if he fucks around with the needle, I don't know, 10%.
Is it better if it's quicker or?
Yes, it is.
Well, more time with your pet.
Right.
No, I do not remember if I tipped.
I'm just saying, like in the moment, if given the options, much like you would, by the way, at the actual crematorium or more, whatever the place
You
where you
slide
go
it
with
in
grandma.
there with the have you made a final
You
arrangement?
give it, you give them. You don't slide anything anywhere. You give the vet an option as a service that is provided to the community.
Yes.
Listen, we're going to print this thing, and space is finite.
I suppose.
And printing things in this modern times is expensive.
We'll see which goes quicker, the taxidermy idea or the pet obituaries.
We'll be selling squirrel wallets before we're charging some fucking Bubby's sadness. I'm sure it really went down like a lead balloon in the meeting, like 0 for 8 in the leadership meeting. No one was with me. I got a lot of ground to gain. Anyways, here's my happy news. Bath and one of these stupid fucking stores that sells them terrible smelling lotions. Bath and what are they?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
What's the other one?
Bath and Body Works.
That one is going to pump a scent called Christmassy. It looks like Christmassy, which is why it caught my eye, which is unfortunate for the ad campaign. I'm sorry.
Seems
but
like
I'm
more
not
of
the
a-
only one. Everybody looks at it and goes, Christmassy, what the fuck? And then you go, oh, okay. Anyways, they're going to...
Sounds like more of a Victoria's Secret.
Whatever
kind of thing.
that box elder stripper scent that's going to smell like is going to be pumped into the hallways of the New York subway system. What is everybody thinking? There's no way that can be better. I've never been into the New York subway system. Granted, I wouldn't make a candle out of the smell. It's probably not great. But the last thing I want to smell is, what's it called?
Bed.
No.
Bath and Body Works.
Bath and Body Works
Bath
is
and Body
Christmassy.
Works.
Title of the show. I know this is a real good. This is a clever experiential ad campaign on paper, but this is not going to work.
So they're pumping scent into the
Yes, into the subways.
Into
into the
subways.
train themselves, or like in the waiting area.
One or the other. I'm not. I didn't. I
Do
didn't
they do
get
that already?
far. I don't know. I don't think so.
It's not a seasonal promotion.
Do you think what is it in January? Well, back down to garbage, everybody. Here's brought to you by Ted's Garbage Hut. No, I just think it's much like the Den of Zin, everybody, to bring it on home. The experiential marketing is changing from the 10 by 10 booth where some pretty person would just hand out samples of Christmassy, and that's not working anymore. And so now you have to do what's called experiential marketing. You really got to make it immersive in the experience.
to the masses.
Right.
Turn it into a nostalgic smell.
Yes.
Yes.
How that's nostalgic, I'm not sure. That makes me think of every kind of hoary woman I ever dated.
The only thing that I could think of that is worse than the smell of a New York subway is the smell of a New York subway with this shit pumped into it.
Covering it over.
Because then it's just going to smell like
exotic dancers who take their break, and if you're the first person they talk to after they've been out smoking cigarettes, that's a real unique smell.
Christmas tree perfume.
Yep.
Cigarette smoke.
Virginia Slim 120s, depending on the town you're in, of random cigarettes.
Fentanyl.
Pizza crusts because they needed a bite to eat.
Oh, what a wonderful holiday experience that will be.
Christmassy. Christmassy? Christmassy. It must be Christmassy. It looks like Christmassy. I'm not kidding. That's my news. Also in the news I read, mindless television is like on a 180 million% increase from 2020 to now. It's not just a COVID burst. It's like growing post-COVID. You know what mindless TV is?
Yes. I mean, I assume I think I know what it is.
It's not just dumb TV. It's like specific, like people are searching for it. And it's in a couple of ways. In what you probably think, what's that stupid fucking, is it cake?
Right. Yeah.
Right? Where it's like real dumb.
Yeah.
Or like you'll rewatch Friends for the 9 millionth time because you just know what it is. And you don't really have to pay attention. So you'll just put it on. So like both of those things.
Like I'll turn on if I know I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah. Everyone's got some of these, right? Yeah.
O.J. Simpson documentary.
You go to sleep to the O.J. Simpson documentary?
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that not healthy? Doesn't everybody do that? Or the Jordan
Let's
one.
see. What are my choices tonight? I got Sleep With Me or Seinfeld. Oh, this old snoozer. The O.J. Simpson murder documentary. What documentary? Like the movie recreation?
No, like the
Right, too much sizzle. Good point.
miniseries
you don't
documentary.
want to stay awake watching it.
Like
You go
where
to
they're
sleep.
investigating or they're interviewing like the lawyers and the detectives.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's calming.
Is it?
Yeah.
What about it do you find calming?
Because it's background noise.
Sure.
And
I imagine it's fairly monotone.
Yeah, it is.
Just
Right.
detectives talking.
Yeah.
A narrator.
It's just like background
can see
noise.
it.
And yeah.
Makes me miss Norm Macdonald when he was doing Weekend Update, and there's this great joke.
too.
It's one of the reasons he got fired from this because his NBC buddy we were talking about,
Yeah,
had it. He
Dick
got
Ebersol.
yeah. Okay, so like OJ was friends with him. Anyways, they had this scene where the lawyer was holding up the knit cap that was potentially OJ's, and Norm's joke was, and OJ said, Hey, hold on. That's my lucky stabbing cap. Jim Downey. Norm Macdonald. That's pretty good, Norm.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Thank you.
I don't know what.
No comments on mindless TV then?
No, I guess it's.
You know what it made me think of? It just, I gotta let it go. It pisses me off every time I think about it because it's just like, well, of course, because we're so stupid. There's this presidential, have you heard me bitch about the Presidential Wax Museum yet? Mm-mm. Do you know when you take a wonderful, we live in Rapid City. City of Presidents is what we call it. They put it, love it or hate it. The last one gets one, so we just put a statue of Trump in here. You should see the town. Town already got mad. Town already shoved a bunch of dicks in front of his face. Town put all kinds of orange cones on him.
Which nobody messed with at all.
But like they also did
Constantly.
awful shit to the Obama one. Like people are incensed. It's just a statue. Holy shit.
Yes.
He's the actual whatever. It doesn't matter. That's not why I want to talk about this. It's a little why I want to talk about this. On the way to Mount Rushmore, in the wonderful drive on Highway 16, where millions of people come every year to see both Crazy Horse and Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
In what must be what I would think the easiest place in America to put a wax museum of everyone who signed the Declaration of Independence, which is what it was. It was a wax museum of all the. It was like Declaration Hall or whatever they called it in Philly. There was the bell. You could shoot a musket. It was cool. I brought the boys to this. They hate when I talk about this story because they hated coming to this thing. They were creeped out by the wax figurines a little. I loved it because there wasn't music and no one was selling you a T-shirt with a wolf on it. It was just historical shit that was really interesting about the founding of this country, which I find pretty interesting. And I get not everyone has to like that, but 7 miles away from Mount Rushmore, we can't have one Declaration of Independence wax museum, and it didn't work. Guess what they turned it into?
It's the president one, right?
It's the candy store now because our fat NASCAR-loving M&M
It's not
eating
still there. I
wide load
swore I saw
dipshit
it.
country can't just keep one open. We have to turn everything into a candy store.
Which my children love.
I bet they do.
They do.
So of course mindless TV is on the rise. I drive
It's
by
not my
it.
fault they prefer a candy store over a presidential museum. We've tried. One of my children has what I consider to be an unhealthy reaction to mannequins.
Sure. Again, not I get that it's weird, but you should, I'm not saying it should be a return visit every time you come back here. See it once, you've seen it. I
Sure.
get it, right? But it should be able to stay open a little. I wonder where them wax guys are. I'd like a couple of them. We should have a couple of them walking around here, a couple of wax figurines. We could have one
Walking around here?
Not walking around, when it's closed and dark, when all the lights are off, because when it's cool.
Let's put it on our robot vacuum. Just let them wander around at night.
That'd be good security.
Yeah. I wouldn't come in if I saw Abe
Right.
Lincoln wandering out.
Abe Lincoln's on a Roomba just kind of cruising around. We would never have to
towards-
leave that stupid baby gate closed. We could just let security Abe Lincoln handle the business.
I don't know if you'd get me to walk back into this
That
building
sounds
if I saw it.
awesome. Well, can we price this out?
price it out.
I would like a presidential wax figurine, life size. None of this miniature bullshit. Well, maybe it needs to be miniature if it needs to fit on the Roomba. Mini Abe Lincoln might be even scarier. We can. It's
like the Jigsaw doll.
midget Abe Lincoln.
Just, would you like to play a game?
I am on this steering committee called America 250 Steering Committee.
Okay.
And it's all about how the Black Hills are going to be a premier destination next year as America's turning 250. And our town here in Rapid City is turning 150. So there's a whole time capsule dig up and redo and the whole fun thing. Right?
Sure.
And I keep throwing out, like, guys, we need things that aren't production heavy, right? Like, we don't, like, we just, like, dress up a musician. And it's John Adams sings the blues. Like, easy peasy, Japanesey, guys. We need, nothing, just, you know what I mean?
I found MJ.
Thomas Jefferson, just Jefferson Airplane.
Whoa.
16K?
16 grand? No, I'm telling you, we don't have $16,000 grant. That's not going to work.
How much do you pay for security around here? You just do this instead.
What security?
I don't know
Chris
if that
has
one's
got a
gonna-
bunch of cameras.
true.
Chris got cameras everywhere. I just trust that. How long have we been going?
Like 45?
Well, should we get it? Should we get it over? Oh, I got Kubla Khan'd. God damn it. I hate it when this happened. Do you guys know what Kubla Khan'd? I haven't talked about Kubla Khan'd yet.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is what it means. It's the most frustrating thing. I had an idea for a bit, and I was a little busy at the time, so I didn't put it in our little text thread. And now I can't remember. That's called being, you know what? You know Kubla Khan'd, a dream, a vision remembered, or whatever the poem is? It's a poem. Scott something or other did a poem, and it's called Kubla Khan'd, a vision of a something, a fragment.
much like
And the poem, the whole thing is about, like, he didn't write it down.
Toots and the Maytals. You should not be surprised if you walk into a room and no one else knows who the fuck you're talking about.
I'm not making this up. Kubla Khan'd. Something, a fragment. Thank you. A vision or a dream, a fragment. And the whole thing, he thought he had it,
Okay.
but then he didn't write it down, so he was trying to do it from memory. And that's why it's called a fragment.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like Indiana Jones, Kalima.
No. Although I did make a Jurassic Park reference in a meeting today that finally Rob was like, is that a Jurassic Park reference? Because I got crickets on it. I was like, God dang it, really? Someone had a good ad campaign, and I was like, clever girl. And the whole room fell silent, and I was like, no one watched Jurassic Park, really? Rob saved me.
It depends on how it's delivered because it could come off as creepy.
No, it wasn't. We weren't talking about girls.
It wasn't like a girl pitching an idea or something.
No.
Okay.
It wasn't Christmassy.
Murdoch's Christmassy.
Let's play here. Set up the vibe. What year was this recorded?
Probably
I feel like we should pick one.
the one that you started to play. Probably is the one that you should play.
Track 1.
Okay. Now hold on a second. Trigger fingers. What year?
2009, maybe.
Are you gonna get flop sweat because this is so bad?
No,
Like when they pull up old recordings of me from 2002.
You already asked me that. No. And I don't have to have flop sweat about the lyrics because I didn't write them. I was just sitting behind the drum set.
I don't remember anything too vicious.
How old are you here?
22, 3, 24, something like that. I think. I don't know.
This is your deal,
I know.
homie.
I know. I'm just trying to time frame it out in my head. But yeah, mid-20s. Young enough to blackout drunk write songs with my friends. There's the banjo.
Now you may have heard stories of whiskey and glory, tales of women and woe.
Gonna start out a little
But
folks.
this ain't no bullshit.
This is real drop-kicky of the time, right?
Yeah, kind of.
This is what's this shipping up to Boston-esque time frame, right?
Yeah, right around there.
So I'll pause for a second. I couldn't come up with another lyrics. Just do the na-na-na-na-na-na thing again.
Oh, fellas, let me tell you.
Lyrics are hard. Just do
If
the
you could-
na-na-na-na-na.
if you could-
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na.
Pretty much. If you can follow what you've heard so far, I don't think you're going to get lost anywhere in this song.
Well, it's young drinking music. You don't need to. You're not. This isn't the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald or anything.
Oh, it could be.
Hold on a second. No, absolutely not.
This is the wreck of the SS Catfish
Okay.
on the Sioux River.
Well, we're broke bastards, we're fucking disasters. We're the ones your mom warned you about.
So far, so good.
With our Sioux
So
County
funny.
sluts and our
A bunch of like everybody's a banker now. And it's like you guys aren't real fucking ready for it. Everybody's like that at 23.
Look at us changing the fucking world.
I like that. Everybody should be able to go back and listen to their band they were in the 20s. Oh yeah, knew this was coming. Oi, 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 oi! Shut up!
It's a good song, damn it.
What did they run? It's that guy from Fear. Lee, what's his name? Oh, I heard Girlfriend's Mom.
Oh, I don't think we need to back anything up.
What is the song about?
I have no idea.
Oh, you didn't give it a spin beforehand? I thought maybe we'd do a little like behind the music, right? Like, Jared was doing Jaeger bombs and
No, Ken wrote it, so I can't speak for it. But it's mostly just like a Midwest bar party drinking song. Look at how badass.
what if like, like Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brass, like getting 3 billion TikTok streams 80 years later. Like,
Right.
what if we put this on the Patreon, and it's like
Hire a lawyer, I suppose.
hire a lawyer.
What? There's 4 on there?
Yeah.
What's the 4th one?
Track 4.
Just
What do you think? It came with the ISKI codes and shit? What are you talking
thought
about?
so, yeah.
No, track 4. Here we go.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of.
No?
What's the 3rd one?
Real early 311 vibe there with the crunchy guitar.
Ken was asking me if this one was on there. And I hadn't looked, so yes, Ken, it is on there. I have to send it to him.
All emo sounds the same to me. It's just, here's my hair and my eyeliner because I'm sad. I'm so sad.
No,
Oh my God, I'm so sad.
that's a love song.
I'm in love.
No.
And then the very next one, when she's exhausted from putting up with this nonsense, it's like she didn't put my eye makeup on anymore.
They are no longer married.
I got divorced.
Okay. So if
Harsh,
you
sorry.
if I didn't write it.
Listen,
If you-
it's like, listen, mine's just alt weirdo. It's the same shit. Mine's just, I'm just sad. And it's not even musical.
You guys were trying to be like a Weezer
Oh, yeah.
ripoff.
Again, Real Big Fish. I'd bring it back. I just want to be in Real Big Fish.
So if you're interested in all 4 tracks and you sign up to Patreon, I'll see what I can do for you.
That's your December gift. Merry Christmas. See you next week.
Good drumming.